We are going to use the given dataset to draw a box plot. This dataset has its values sorted from lowest to highest value. If the dataset is not sorted, we must do that step first. We first identify the 5-number summary for this dataset. The dataset has 9 values, so there is one single value sitting in the middle, which is the median, the second quartile. The second quartile is 13. Notice that there are 4 numbers on the left of the number 13, and also there are 4 numbers on the right side of the number 13. Now, to identify the first quartile, we're going to look at the lower half of the data set, the 4 numbers on the left of the number 13. Therefore, there are 2 numbers sitting in the middle, and the average of the 2 numbers is the first quartile. So, to find the first quartile, we add 9 and 11 divided by 2. The result is 20 divided by 2, which is 10. Looking at the upper half of the data set, on the right side of the number 13, we have 2 numbers sitting in the middle. These numbers are 15 and 18. Taking the average of the 2 numbers, we find then quartile number 3, which is 15 plus 18 divided by 2. The result is 33 divided by 2, which is 16.5. So the 5-number summary correspond to the minimum value of 7, the first quartile, 10, the second quartile, which is 13, the third quartile, which is 16.5, and the maximum number, which is 19. Oops, let me adjust my notation, so here we have actually the second quartile. Now let's move on to another slide. To draw the box plot, we draw first the horizontal axis. I decide on my scale based on the fact that the minimum value is 7 and the maximum value is 19. I'm going to start by marking the first quartile, which is 10. So 10, somewhere around here. The second quartile is 13, so this corresponds to this value here. And the third quartile is 16.5, so somewhere around here is 16.5 according to my scale. So now I can close the box around these values. So I'm gonna draw the box, including this. The box go around between Q1 and Q3, and I also draw a line passing through Q2. Now I'm gonna mark the minimum number, which is 7, and extend the whisker from the box to the minimum value of 7. The other whisker goes from the box to the value of 19, the maximum value. So from the box to the value of 19, I also extend my other whisker. So here is the sketch of the box plot for the given data set in this example. Let me finish by adding labels to the 5-number summary.